You've heard it 1,000 times. Skip the latte and you'll be rich. It might be the single most repeated piece of money advice in history. It's also a lie, and a very convenient one. So let's do the actual math. On your coffee, and on the thing they really don't want you to look at instead. The idea has a name, the latte factor. A financial author named David Bach coined it back in the 90s, and the pitch is simple. That $5 coffee? That's about $1,800 a year. Invest it instead, and over 30 years it grows to around $170,000. Skip the cup, retire rich. And here's the uncomfortable part. The arithmetic is basically real. Small amounts do compound. So far, the scold has a point. But here's what they never put on the screen right next to it. Your coffee habit is about $1,800 a year. The average family's health insurance now costs about $27,000. Let that land. 1 year of a family health premium is 15 years of daily lattes. And it's not just healthcare. Housing, healthcare, and education eat roughly 75% of the average family's income. The fixed costs you literally cannot skip. The gap between a one-income life in 1965 and today isn't a cup of coffee. It's tens of thousands of dollars a year in housing, healthcare, childcare, and tuition that ran away from your paycheck. You could give up every latte for the rest of your life and not close it, not even close. And it gets worse for the coffee scolds. The man who invented this told people that skipping their latte would leave them with $2 million by retirement, at an 11% return that even his own calculator couldn't produce. The number was always more sizzle than steak. So why does the latte myth refuse to die? Because the latte is visible. You see the $5 leave your hand. You feel it. You do not see the $27,000 premium, or the rent that's double what it should be, or the split dinner bill where you quietly overpaid. The system points at the one cost you can see, and blames your willpower for all the ones you can't. Now, here's the honest part, because this channel doesn't do cheap outrage either. The small stuff isn't nothing. Invest that $1,800 a year, and over 30 years, it really is about $170,000. Compounding is real. And buried inside all this nonsense is one genuinely good idea. Automate your savings so money gets put away before you can spend it. Do that. But skip the latte was never a wealth strategy. It's a guilt trip, and it quietly moves the blame off a system that made the essentials unaffordable and onto you for wanting a coffee. So here's the actual order of operations. 1. Go after the big four: housing, healthcare, transportation, and debt. A single good move there. Refinancing, switching insurance, dropping one car payment, beats a decade of skipped coffees. 2. Raise your income. It's the one lever with no ceiling. 3. Automate your saving, so it happens without willpower. And 4. Then, if you feel like it, optimize the coffee. As a bonus, not as a confession. Enjoy the latte, just fix the rent first. If you want to see how the essentials got so expensive that a coffee became the scapegoat, that video's right here. And tell me in the comments, what's the latte someone tried to guilt you out of while ignoring the real bill? I'll see you there.